Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Tonight we're skipping the SRS shenanigans for a little more fun with the Chris Haye Sim Racing community. It's another USA server race. Tonight we're going to be abusing the iconic Corvette C7.R around one of the more iconic tracks in the IMSA series where that car competes, Road Atlanta. This is a mod that I think got a pretty recent update for the newest version of the track. Maybe some lighting effects, I don't recall, but anyway. I've done some practice. I did some last night on stream and some more outside of the stream, and I seem to have come up with at least a halfway decent setup now that I'm not using a setup from the wrong car. It's amazing how much more well-behaved the car is when the parameters are within the limits of that car's physics and not some random numbers from some other car's physics. So, should do a little better. I went to a new setup right at the end of practice last night before we joined the GT3 race and ended up just slashing the times that I had been doing. Still pretty tentative in the car, still way too easy to spin with some power on oversteer, but should be a little bit more tame than the car that was set up with numbers that apply to a completely different class of car. Now, one other thing that I have discovered recently, just now really, here's my control setup. As you can see, the Logitech Driving Force Pro. Yes, that is in fact a 15-year-old set of kit now. So as you can see, the wheel is fine. It's noisy, but fine. That's great. Shifters work, right? Brakes, nice smooth response from the brake pedal. I mean, there's no load cell in there or anything. It's just a little spring somewhere. That's fine. But then I'm wondering, why do I keep looping rear-wheel drive cars? Why does the GT3 McLaren keep spinning out all the time? And then I came here to check my pedals and watched the throttle pedal as I moved it slowly. My foot is moving at a relatively constant pace, and that is what the game sees from my throttle pedal. So I think this, and now I'm letting off, and you can see that it's just, I think the sensor in my throttle pedal may be wearing out, which is a shame, because that means I'm basically getting random spikes and valleys in my throttle input. Now, when you're dealing with, say, a Fiat or the MX-5, it's not such a big deal. When you're dealing with a 650 horsepower GTLM car, it's a big deal. So, not sure what I can do about that beyond just shopping around for a new pedal set. So, you know, if you happen to be a retailer of fine sim racing pedals and you want to win a friend who will slap your logos all over his custom liveries, give me a call. And because I could use some new pedals. Because, oh no, my loyal trusty Driving Force Pro pedals seem to be showing their age a little bit. Brake pedal's totally fine. The wheel is solid. I got, you know, it's great. It's the Pro kit that has both the lever, the shift lever, and the flappy pedals. Of course, the shift lever is not an H pattern. It's just an up and down, just like the paddles, but it's a knob that you can grab. That's what she said. I don't know, but this throttle pedal. Now I'm going to hold it constant here. And so as long as it's not moving, it's fine. But as soon as you start fluctuating it at all, it kind of flutters. And if you're trying to, coming off of a corner, you're flat out, you break into a corner, okay, you hit the brakes, whatever, and then you try to guide it out of the corner, and you're like, oh gosh, I wonder why the car's spinning out. Maybe it's because I suddenly have spikes of throttle just shooting through the car. So it's in that context that we now join the racing event. Let me switch back here momentarily. Sorry for yawning in everyone's ear. Our faithful carriage this evening will be none other than the C7R. I forgot, strangely, to move my custom livery from my old PC to the new one, so it doesn't matter because we can't actually choose liveries on the Chris Haye server. I have only 2 custom ones. There's the old white and yellow Goodwrench liveries. I think these were on the C5R. Is that right? I forget. Because the C6R was more like that one, I think, except it had CompuServe. That would have been the one that it's in the famous 2009 Laguna Seca video that seems to be coming up in conversation a lot lately. The Magnussen versus Bergmeister fight that was one of the iconic race finishes for what was it called back then? Was it ALMS already? I guess it was. Oh goodness, I have not gotten enough sleep lately. But anyway, we're just waiting for the drivers' meeting to start in about 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead, while we're sitting here staring at the screen, I'm going to go to whole screen. Now you can see Discord on the left. I'm going to jump into chat here. Hello, empty chat. Oh, wait, I have push to talk. Hello, empty chat room. There we go. So push to talk is going to work. Yep. So this event, let me see if I can find the timing from the UK race, or also, actually the let's see the timing so far in practice. Okay, there we go. Chuck, of course, with the 119.5. I managed to whittle down to a 124.3 with the valid setup, which seems to be pretty near the bottom of the pack. Not sure how many of these people will actually be in the race. But definitely not a fantastic sign for my chances here. See if I can find the nope, can't quite find the UK server. Let's see. Booking. Zoop. Well, here's the timing. Here's the timing for the UK race. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We're going to get folks in the chat now. Jump back in here. Boop. Hello, hello. It's on mobile for some reason. Let's check again here.
That's one. That's one.
Loud and clear.
10-4.
See, you said a pretty good time in practice already.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I worked hard at it. I know this track like the back of my hand. I've been there multiple times, and it was struggling for me to have all the other guys in front of me, so put down a few laps.
Looking good. Yeah, I've never actually practiced Road Atlanta, so this is going to be interesting.
Really?
Yeah, all the laps you see on the server here, I guess 32 of them, they've all been for this race. Like, I literally downloaded the track a week ago.
Oh, really? Well,
And now we'll be racing one of the most difficult cars in the game.
yeah, it's a bear, dude. I tell you that. It is truly a bear. I mean, it's just with it not having ABS, and that's what Synaptic was talking about. With it not having ABS, it is, you have to be careful with the brake pedal. And one of the things that I love about this car, and I don't know if you guys drive inside the cockpit or not, but there's two right on each side of the steering wheel. There's blue lights, and it immediately tells you anytime your rear end gets wheel spin.
Yeah, the traction control lights are helpful. It also has
it's-
the rear view monitor that the Corvette team actually, like, I think they were the ones who pioneered that in GTLM.
Yes. Yep.
It doesn't have the flashing arrows on it, though.
Flashing arrows?
Yeah, they at first they just had the screen, but then when they got some cameras or lidar or something or other to do proximity, and so whenever a car would come up beside them, the monitor would flash bright yellow arrows at them, like, "Hey, there's a car over here."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was an in-car from, like, I think it was one of the night stints at the Rolex 24 or something. They were showing the in-car from the Corvette, and you could see the headlights coming up, and then this big arrow started flashing on the screen. Like, wow, that's neat.
Okay, that's legit. I didn't know they had that. Hey, somebody took their name off the list. Now we had 7, but it looks like a couple people bailed.
Somebody in Discord said they were thinking about bailing, but I don't remember. I think that was Synaptic, wasn't it?
That was Synaptic, but his name is still on here. It was at 4 o'clock today, so.
Well, he was practicing last night and laying down some pretty good laps.
That's good. Yeah, he was running at 124. That ain't nothing to be ashamed of at all, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the 122 I got was 1. I had one 122, I had one 123, and everything else was in the 124s.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. You set your fast lap. It's like, wow, that was awesome. Why can't I do it again?
Yeah. Well, the nuts part was, let's see, who was it? Giuliano or somebody had, basically, I was shooting for their time, and I got within a half a second of their time, and then freaking Chuck shows up, and Penantrace, whatever this guy shows up, and they started putting down better lap times. So I'm like, well, daggone. They just lowered the bar even more. Raised the bar even more. I'm like, come on, guys. I'm going to put some Firestones on Chuck's car just so he can slow him down or something.
No, we need some hard plastic tires off of a kid's big wheel or something.
Oh, there you go. Chuck is in chat, but he must not have his ears on yet, because...
I heard him trying to talk earlier. We just keep cutting him off, you know.
Yeah, true.
We're just so pushy.
It's true, man. We'll give the guys a couple more minutes and see who else shows up. I want this race to be just a me and you race, because I mean, Chuck's gonna run away with it.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I'm gonna pull out I'm in a group that does mods. I need to figure out how I can like do a key map for a bunch of nails. Throw the nails out so I can flatten Chuck's tires.
And just go straight to the bananas. Green shells.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. No, I see his.
Yeah, Chuck, I think your microphone's
lit
muted
up.
or something. Doop. Doop. Doop doop.
Chuck, where are you, Chuck? Chuck, are you with us?
Well, that
I had to unplug and plug my mic back in. I didn't do anything. It just didn't want to work.
There is our Chuck.
have you tried unplugging it back in? You must do the needful and plug it back in again, this. I like the McLaren video from Road America. That was cool.
McLaren video from Road America.
Yeah.
I'm missing something.
So the sim racing system GT3 series this week is at Road America, and so Chuck has started joining in, and I don't think SRS quite knows what has hit it yet, but so I stayed up. What was that, Monday night, and painted a Chuck Does Hot Laps channel livery for the McLaren and sent it to him.
That's awesome.
So then he goes out and sets like a 202 or something at Road Atlanta or Road America with it.
It's awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and thing going, because it's obviously looks like nobody else is gonna show. So
Podium wee.
yeah, man. So the password is beta.
I just muted myself instead of the computer. Okay, I'm a genius. But whatever.
Maybe some other guys will join up. Maybe they're running late. At least tag Synaptic.
These darn time zones.
I know. They need to quit that business. See who else we missing. I don't know who D Haas 17 is, but let me see if I can ping him.
I'm enough of a geek that I once saw like some kind of short documentary or something about time zones and talking about why we have them. And this was it was like a train schedule poster from like Iowa or something, and it showed all the train stations along the line between Iowa and like Montana on this train line, and every single one of them had a time over it. It wasn't the time that the trains were going to arrive. It was the time that it would be at that station if it was like 9 o'clock where you're standing. And every single one of them was like 9 o'clock, 8:57, 8:54, 8:52. Like, instead of having time zones, it was like you drive west and you're like 3 minutes earlier in the day because if you could call somebody instantly a little bit of the way around the globe, you would be like 3 minutes off, and everybody just tracked local time, and it was all a mess.
Yeah, that's the goofiest thing I've ever heard.
It was like, hey, it's the 19th century, and everybody's doing like sundials for time, so yeah, maybe we need time zones.
I've heard it all now. That's way too funny.
What car did I get? Oh, yay. Yay, look at me, I'm Ollie Gavin.
I know, right?
Alright, lights on, car on, zoom.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Cold tires all round. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Oh, right. I concluded it. Whoa! I concluded at the end of last night that I needed to, whoa! To turn my gear ratios down a little bit more. That's too hard. That's too fast.
This
Boink.
light won't count. Track limits. Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it.
Did I load my setup? Did I even load my setup? I think I did. Whoops. Really? I think this needed to be 62. Let's see if that helps.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. The leader's just done a 3:05.5 seconds. We're seeing lots of front locking.
That was too much. Get out of your way.
That was some understeer there.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
So much understeer. Whoopsie. Don't hit that much curb. Oh, only 227, that's his outlap.
P3. Sector 2 is 2.5. Off the pace.
Ow. Too hot there, too.
It is hot
Last lap
Lana.
was a 128.47. That's the end of the session. P1.
I made 2 mess-ups so far, and they're in spots that I've never messed up before. I'm like,
That's a good sign.
not good.
That was fun. Off-roading a Corvette.
Is there a mandatory pit or no? I can't remember.
That's a good question. I'd have to look at my settings. Let me get over here and I'll pull them up.
I think you can make it all the way on fuel, so if you want to just set up a pit strategy that just adds a liter of fuel, that'll be probably fine enough.
Yeah, because hards and fuel make it all the way. I just didn't want to, you know, disqualify myself in a three-man race.
Yeah. That's a good question. Okay.
I plan to pit for damage at least once, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah,
I did a practice race and bend it too, so I think we're all gonna have a damage pit anyway.
Road smash Lanta.
Okay, I have to ask, what the heck is bend?
Like,
Trashed it.
like trash binned it, like balled up the car and threw it in the trash bin.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's a British commentatorism that has infected the rest of the racing community.
Okay, I got you now. I was kind of confused on that one.
I wonder who coined that. That would be an interesting thing to chase down.
So we're estimating 30 laps, is that right?
I don't know. Do we have the stats from the UK race? Maybe we can just look at how many laps they ran? Or just multiply your time, or divide your time into 45 minutes and see what happens?
Yeah, I did a, yeah, I just rounded it to 1.5. Well, actually no, because time is different than regular math.
1.4 minutes is a lap if you're doing 124s.
Okay, 1.4?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well that makes sense then.
Pit exit's clear. We've got 19 minutes to get the job
So
done.
32 laps.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
And you gotta take account for the gas that you lose when you spin out.
Oh, that's not the track.
Heard somebody join.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Haptic.
Hey buddy, glad you joined, man.
I figured I'll throw it in.
Well, there goes my podium.
Password's beta.
Yeah, beta, lowercase. Hey Chuck, what tires are you guys driving, by the way? Hards or mediums?
I'll probably qualify on the mediums, but I don't think I'm gonna touch them during the race if it's gonna be a no stop.
Or you did it beta, right?
Yeah, beta, all lowercase.
Ooh, this is difficult.
does.
This is fun, but insanely difficult. This thing is so prone to power on oversteer that I'm just kind of leaving it in higher gears and letting the torque do the work coming out of the corners. I'm leaving the racing line on because this final turn is completely blind.
You've just done a 124.39 P2. Minutes left.
I'm just basically practicing race pace at this point. Qualifying? Psh, forget it.
Fastest lap for Holden, 120.05.
Okay. Uh-oh, there's the curb. Uh-oh, there's another curb.
This lap will be deleted. Watch the track limits.
Thank you, Jim.
Get all your bounces done now, Chuck.
No, man, we need another start from the pits, last to first challenge here. You know we can do it.
Well, yeah. But what we need is like 2 laps down and then come back and win the race. That I want to see. And believe it or not, it's been done at this track. Back in 2008, the first year that me and my boys went to this race, the Peugeot started at the pole, and the Audi was right behind. But the Audi damaged itself in morning practice, and it started the race 2 laps down. Well, after the 1,000 miles or 10 hours, the Audi, no joke, caught the Peugeot and won the race.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the
That was
pace.
the first time Peugeot had been at this track. They ran the fastest lap though. What's the weird thing? They ran this thing in 1:06 and change. The real story, the Team Audi. They were both diesels.
Oh, yeah.
The Audi was an open top. The Peugeot was that traditional space capsule on wheels.
You're currently 6.1 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 126.17 P2. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
That's not the line.
Minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
P3.
Server shouldn't be locked out. It's just a password.
The leader has just done a
It is
134.76.
beta, B-E-T-A. Of course, everybody else who's watching now has heard it, but whatever. You heard it at the beginning too. Join button is gray in content manager. That's interesting. Oh, we're in quali now. Might have locked out at qualifying. Womp womp. Was that you signed up? It was like DH something. I think they were wondering where you were. Let's see if they want to restart it. Hang on.
That's a new fastest lap for Holden, 119.77.
Let me just park this thing, actually. Where's that motocross course? There it is. Well, that's... Oof, jeez. So, Dave Hassar, the new guy who was signed up and didn't show up at the driver's meeting, has just joined my stream and said, oh, hey, that whole time zone thing.
Oh.
So he's apparently locked out because we're in quali already.
It should be open for him to join.
He says the join button is grayed out. I don't know if that's just content manager being silly or what.
Oh, because he doesn't have the password.
Maybe.
If he doesn't have the password, he can't join.
Oh yeah, I don't think it even lets you hit the button.
No, nope.
You could slide him the
Is he
pass, I
dead?
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, just go ahead and put in the server password, and it should work.
I would hope that he would join the chat.
Yeah. You also have to be in the Discord
is.
voice chat.
Like that.
We were just talking about you.
Hello.
You gotta put in the password in Content Manager, big guy.
Let me just hop back to the pits because this car's kind of broken. Boink. There we go. See if I can get. Whoa! Get one more lap.
All clear on pit exit. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Yeehaw, you got your ears on?
There he is.
Yeah, I hear him.
There. Okay, awesome. Oh, now he's in. Sweet.
Yay, Dave!
Okay, awesome. Good job.
As a fan, I just love this car, but it is really hard to drive.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more toe out on the rear might help a touch.
Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Would that help it in the corners? Is that what you're thinking?
It probably stabilized the rear end a bit much. I haven't tried it. Just taking a gas.
Makes sense. I'm not much of a tuner type person, so I have no clue.
Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
Well, it's practically unusable.
Oh yeah. With
Sector
Sunny
2
in
is a second
the
off the pace.
what's the word I'm looking for? In the la. They use this track for multiple things, and that little road is used for the drifting cars.
Really?
And
Really small.
yeah, I think they're just certain things. 45 minutes straight.
Oh, okay. Trying to estimate my fuel.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It'll be probably like 32, 33 laps, somewhere in there. I'm aiming on the high side.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, honestly, I'm on a different section.
Yellow flag, caution.
That kitty litter at the end of the straight was kind of entertaining. The first year we went, there was a Dodge Viper that wound up in it. Like, oops. I don't know if he screwed the brakes up or what his deal was.
Oh, that giant bit of, yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of, the straightaway is an interesting straight because, you know, you're climbing for a bit, then it levels off, then it goes right back down with a kink, a little dog leg. And it can cause a little ish.
That's 2 minutes left, 2
And
minutes.
especially when you've got You know, like, at least back then they were running 5 classes on the track at one time.
So what I'd love to see is F1 multi-class racing.
That would be interesting.
I think they're agile enough. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
This track also wins me for scariest pit entry.
Oh yeah, you got to be really careful.
Same with pit exit, it kind of just dumps you off onto the line.
One more whack at it.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Car left, clear left.
Thank you, Claire.
Checkered flag, P3. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Woot.
You're now 4.3 seconds off the leader's pace. That's the end of the session. P3.
Well, that was exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna save this setup. Let's see.
So Chuck, on that left-hander, before you after the mini chicane, I guess, with the ones you can go flat out in. I was watching your hot lap video. I have no idea how you managed to keep the car from not just going off into those curves. It's crazy. It blows my mind every time.
A lot of front wing.
And honestly, I find it best. Obviously, I don't have the times that Chuck does, but I find it best to, as I'm coming up on him, just to coast, because it helps me balance the car and try to keep it between the lines.
Versus just going straight from
46
throttle to
minutes.
brake.
P3.
Correct. And I do that with a lot of the corners. I coast into them.
That's a good idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
I mean,
Yeah, this
like,
track is like the epitome of slow in, fast out. Like driving slow makes you faster here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like-
definitely challenge.
Yeah, I'll slow up early and then coast just that last bit as I'm turning into the corners, and that's helpful.
All right.
Can't remind you guys enough. Just remember this first few corners. Let's try not to bin it as has been. I'm not used to that term. I've heard a lot of British terms, but not that one before.
It seems to conjure a very specific image of somebody balling up a piece of paper and throwing it in the trash can, because that's often what happens to the car.
Yeah. Does anybody else see the thing at the start finish line? Whatever that is. What? Or am I the only one? Can you look out the right side of your car, Chuck? It looks like a yellow.
I'll look it out on the next lap. I'm too far forward, I think.
Okay, mate, get ready. Let's go.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
That'll
Clear
teach me to
right,
give you
clear
room.
right. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right.
What'd
Clear
you do?
right.
I tried so hard to leave room for you. I drove right into the grass.
Oh my gosh, man! You didn't have to do that. I was slowing down in that corner because I was going to let anybody pass me, rather than, you know.
Start's
Get
okay.
bumped or
Now find
anything.
your groove.
I'm still good for a top 5.
You know, pit strategy, man. It might work. I can still see Chuck, so I'm still in contention.
Living the dream.
You're
Yeah.
in the sky in. The
I'm
gap's
afraid
now
that's all it's going to be is a dream.
0.41.
I love this last corner coming out of that S turn, how this car just torques its way out of that.
P5.
Got a purple sector up there. This is going to be a good battle, though, I think.
Yellow flag.
Left side. Clear left.
Uh-oh, Dave's got a light out, it looks like. Maybe that's just this distance rendering.
The leader has just done a 121.72.
Left side.
There we go.
Clear
Now I got to
left.
hold it together through the last corner.
Well done, fella. That lap time was 127.00. Loving this, mate. This is perfect. P3. The gap
Sorry.
behind is now 1.2 seconds.
I wasn't brake checking you, I'm just bad at this. This is a bit of alright. Got 3 people on mediums, 2 trying to make it the whole race.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
Maybe I'll make the mediums last the whole time. I haven't gotten any wear messages so far. And I've had some pretty long practice sessions.
Your lap time was 126.27. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Uh-oh, there it goes.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Hip check. I deserve that. Oh,
It's like you all three are running together back
All
there.
right.
Oh.
Hold your line.
Dave,
right.
come on now.
My bad. Oh, no,
New fastest lap for Holden, 121.24.
That was robust.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I don't put it yet. I keep pinning it too.
P5.
Last to first challenge, still on.
Yellow flag, caution.
It's always fun passing my own skid marks.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 4.6. That's your fastest lap today. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
Man, just being out here is taking a chance, Jim. Yeehaw! Yeet! Oh god, I'm getting sweaty already and we're only 5 minutes in. Oh wait, almost 10 minutes in. Whew! Bring it in. About to set a PB here if I can hold it together. Slipperstream? Not close enough. But I'm catching them. I am catching them. Three Stooges will be back together again here.
2.2.
You can feel the car lighten up as it hits the crest.
That was a 124.10. Stay
Amazing.
on it. This isn't over yet. That's your quickest lap.
Quickest lap ever, as I recall. Big lock up from Synaptic. Sliding over the curb. Down through the S's. Power out. Under a second now. We'll be picking up the slipstream on the backstretch.
That's a new fastest lap for Holden.
Oh, he locked up.
120.90.
tuck in behind. Get all the draft I can get. Show the nose, but don't really mean it. He's defending the inside, but that line doesn't work.
That lap was a 125.80.
No, don't spin. Dave's making his escape. "10 seconds up the road, will we battle?"
Fastest lap for Holden, 120.62. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
No. He's locked it up. Uh-oh. No.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Track
No.
limits, come on, keep it between the
Dang
white
it.
lines.
And the car just spins now. Well, we can do it again. We'll just do it again.
P5. You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Uh-oh.
The gap ahead is now 9.1 seconds. New fastest lap for Holden, 120.42.
It's trying so hard not to rear-end Synaptic that I just lost it going over the turns, into the downhill S's. And then I spun it trying to get back on track. Because first gear is just so overpowered. Screwed up the exit there. Slow in, fast out. That's the only way to do this. Should have lowered fifth.
That was 124.49.
I saw somebody type something, but I can't look right now. Hey, what's up, man? It's a challenge, and of course we're in it. In one of the most monstrous cars in the game, the C7.R. It looks great. Well, when it doesn't have grass all over it. Mine's been in the wars a bit.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 7.2.
It's fun, it's just really hard. That's what she said.
That lap was
Character building.
124.58.
So I was in third for a while and then binned it. And I had a great battle with Synaptic going, and then binned it. So now I'm trying to catch him up before my tires go away. I expected to be pitting for damage, which is why I just went ahead and I've gone with the mediums, even though they probably won't last the whole race. I'm like, meh, whatever. I'm gonna pit anyway eventually, so whoop.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Uh-oh. That's pretty sustained. What's happened up here? Whose time is ticking away? Uh-oh, caught the curb. I'm catching Synaptic. I think I'm catching Dave as well. He must have had an issue. He's ticking down. Oh, this is good stuff. Good old MURRICAH. C7R is at Road Atlanta. The only thing that would have made this better is to set up the accelerated time so that this goes into the virtual night. But, I don't think they set up the server for that this time. Oh, goodness me! Oh, that's funny.
124.65.
I'm bad, but I'm consistently bad.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 4.9.
There we go. If I can put a lap together here, I can catch these guys. Now they're battling each other. I can sneak up in here and make it a 3-car race again. Chuck's gonna come up and lap us soon.
Right side tires are cold.
How? I'm abusing the hell out of them. Well, I guess I'm abusing the lefts. Now my pressure's doing. I need to raise the rights at the pit stop. Which I plan to take sometime.
Your last lap time was at 124.07.
Yeah.
That's your best lap in this session.
Oh, this is going good. Oops, Synaptic with another issue. This is a good race. A lot of times the races
Tires are
were
cold, watch out.
not doing so great.
When I do come up to pass, just take like a normal line as if I'm not there, because moving out of the way here is a bit sketchy.
Copy.
Blue flag. in front is now 3.8 seconds.
What if my normal line is sliding off into the sand?
Oh, like, works for me then, I guess.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Whee! Oh no, grass!
You've just done a 125.32.
Trying to hang with Chuck and learn his line, but he's already gone. There we go. That's progress of a sort.
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
See if Chuck can break up this battle
The
in
gap
front.
ahead is now 3.9.
Maybe I can catch up a little bit here in the chaos. Or I can just slide into the sand, you know, because that's how you do, right? Lose another second just for kicks. Last to first challenge still on.
That lap time was 125.
I'm a lap down, but you know, whatever.
I think I screwed you there.
Oh, double upshift for good measure. That screwed up the entry.
Was it enough for a black flag?
No, I just made a pass in the corner. I didn't want to pass. I caught oversteer, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going inside.
No, I was just messing with you. See if I can slow you down for a minute.
Definitely like 2 black flags.
My goodness, Jeremy, they're calling for a stop in 60. That was a terrible kind of impression. Sounded more Australian than British. Oh well. Trying to drive too. Oh jeez, caught the curb and almost spun the car. Oh no! No, no. This is
You're
terrible.
in the sky in. The gap's now 3.3.
Whew.
Whoa. That's not good.
Oh, curb. No, no, no. No, don't you hit that wall.
That's 20 minutes to go. Track limits, come on.
Jim. I'm trying here. Oh, way overcooked it in there.
Watch those track limits.
Shush, Jim. It's not like I'm not trying.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Well, I overfueled the thing. That's fine. 69 liters, nice.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you.
Oh no, Dave's in the sand. Where's he gonna rejoin? Is it right in front of me? Yep. No!
Car right.
Side by side through the corner. Yes!
P4, this is excellent, mate. Keep it up.
I'll take it. Recovery drive engaged. Oh no, Davis spun it trying to catch up.
You pull it away. The gap behind is now 2.2.
Now I gotta just catch Synaptic and I'm back on the podium.
The gap in front is now 8.5.
That's fine. Got almost 18 minutes to do it. I've caught him twice already. The question is, can I get by this time? I wasn't blocked, I just messed up. Good hard battles. Oh, Nelly! Oh!
Your lap time was at 124.36.
That was a little braver. Using the ideal line as a guide for where the track goes, but I'm also looking further ahead now. Screwed up the exit from the S's. Whew. I'll need a shower in the morning.
Okay, maybe 70 liters.
Yeah, I started with 69. And then I fueled the car. Oh, jeez, that crest. Every time the car just lifts off. Oh, man. This is so much terrible fun. Oh, no, traction control saved me.
The gap in front is now 7.9 seconds.
I'm chewing it down. A couple of better laps and I'll be there. I'm nowhere near good enough coming out of the S's. Whew.
That's a New fastest lap for Holden, 120.41.
120. My goodness.
Stay calm, keep it smooth. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
This is not the line.
You've just done a 124.37.
Simnatic is not going to pit. He's on the hards. He's not likely to pit. So if I want the podium, I need to make these mediums last. I think I'm going slowly enough that it's not going to wear the tires out. I can see him.
The gap in front is now 6.9.
Whittling it away. Oh no. There we go. There's an exit. This is so much fun. I mean, I'm terrible. I'm a lap down. I'm barely in touch with third, but this is really fun, wrestling this Corvette around this track. I don't know. Maybe I'm just such a C7.R fanboy that I just can't get enough of it, but I mean, this is one of those things that you recognize is ridiculously hard, but God, I can't stop
You've just
smiling.
done a 124.49.
Just wrestling this thing around. Even with this 15-year-old PlayStation 2 wheel, just wrestling it around the course. Ugh. Every bump and corner. Trying to fight it around here. I only have my force feedback on like 20% and I'm still fighting the wheel. No. Lost a second there in the early going on this lap. I think I've got front end damage as well as tail damage. I got grass in my diffuser. Whoops. You can hear the car.
The gap ahead is now 6.8. That lap was a 125.17.
You can hear when the rear tires lift off, the revs rise up just a little bit. As the rear tires unload and scream on the pavement.
P4.
This is what it's about, folks. Wrestling your dream car around the road Atlanta. Oh, goodness me. Well, Pratt & Miller won't be calling me for a driver's deal anytime soon. No, 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 no. Saved it. Lost another 2 seconds, though. I need clean laps, not this stuff.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice
Keep
and smooth
seeing
with that
this.
throttle. Keep it balanced.
Thank you, Jim. Oh, you mean not like that? Ah. I'm losing time to myself and to Synaptic now. Whose name is becoming more of a tongue twister as I try to concentrate on the race. Nine minutes to go. Tires are still at 96%. It's not bad.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
You're as disappointed as I am, Jim. No! There's the crest. Jeez. Keep it together.
Your lap time was at 124.58.
Oh no! No, 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 no! That's not the line! Don't hit the wall!
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Oh, that was some pucker power. I think Chuck's about to lap me again. Hello, Sandtrap. No, no, no,
Warned
no.
about track limits.
Good job, Synaptic.
Oh, jeez. Now the tires are roasted.
Watch the track limits. We'll get a penalty if we don't.
Well.
You've got significant tyre wear all around.
Well, I have successfully roasted these mediums.
Have you really?
Let's just say the course isn't going to have to pay their groundskeepers anytime soon.
Just as an FYI, Zero, I knew what you said, but I didn't hear the word. I heard the word
Gap behind's increased
heard
to 16
and then
seconds.
it cut off. I don't know if that's normal. Typically when you talk, I only hear like the first part of the last word. But maybe that's push to talk, that's what that does or something, I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I'm just letting go too soon.
Okay. I've never used it, so I didn't know really how it worked or if it was a timing thing or you only got so many seconds to talk.
Nah, just holding a button down while I'm trying to wrestle a C7 around Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm only talking in the race.
No, I don't believe it.
I haven't heard Synaptic talk this whole time. Where you been, man?
5
And
minutes
the
remaining,
cars.
5 minutes left. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
I push talk on. I only talk in the straights, really.
Ah.
Even when crew chief's happy, he sounds pissed off or something like that.
I've never used push to talk. I hope I'm not. I hope my grunting or noises don't show up when I'm racing. I don't know.
I'm just gonna wait till one of the straights clears 0.
That's cool.
I would like to know what that yellow thing is on the start-finish line.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fair
see.
enough. I'll take a look.
It looks like somebody lost. It looks like a crew member or something lost their pants.
On your
'Cause
right,
It looks like
clear
say
right.
yellow with a stripe down the side.
I was gonna breeze by until I double upshifted.
Gotta love that, huh? The sun is going down. I don't know if it's configured for super fast time, but
You didn't see
Yellow
that.
flag.
You did not see that.
see what? Whoa!
Alright, I think that's a bin for all of us.
Let the record show. I passed Chuck on track. On track overtakes only.
Nice. Are you in the red car, Zero?
No, I'm in the yellow 4. I'm in one of the real IMSA liveries, but I don't think Pratt & Miller is going to be calling me for the driver's deal anytime
You're
soon.
pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 17
Think so.
seconds.
Chuck, is that you?
Yep.
What happened?
I have
Just 2
no
minutes
idea.
left. 2 minutes to go.
Well, come back here. Let me get my lap back. Leave up, everyone.
I'll fit
You gonna what? Oh, you are?
Yeah, I think my rear wind's like destroyed. I'm like drift missile right now.
Ah, okay. I've had my right tires off once, and I did a donut once, but unfortunately I've been able to keep it on the track.
The sun is going down.
The leader.
Oh,
doesn't
jeez.
keep pitting. We've been warned about track limits.
You think? Oh, my neck hurts. I've been straining so hard with this wheel. My neck and shoulders and arms hurt. White flag this time.
One more lap to go. Your right sides are cold.
That first right at the top of the S's, I think I've left a skid mark in every direction.
Every year that they have this race, and that French guy, whatever his name is calling the race.
We estimate you've got
Talks
5
about the
minutes of fuel
S's and how,
remaining.
I mean, they are difficult. Especially that first turn.
I stopped to take a look, and that yellow thing is a bunch of yellow tires.
Is that what it is? Tires?
Looks like it.
B4, that's it. We're done.
That's weird. I've never seen it until I set this server up.
Finishing at the golden
I think
hour.
this version of the track got updated not too long ago, so maybe that was why. I don't know.
Finishing at the golden hour. How pretty. Whew.
Man, that left rear had 58% tire left. Whew. Cut it close. Didn't think I could do this whole thing on one set.
Oh, that was interesting.
Man.
Synaptic, you did want a race, man. Look at you coming in a podium finish.
I think I got lucky, but yeah.
Yeah.
I found my rhythm. I found it out. It was slower, but I found it.
You sly dog. See?
He was helped by 5 or 6 laps in a row where I found a wall or a piece of grass or something. We had some good battles, though.
Yeah, the first like 10, 12 laps were really good, yeah.
When every time I would come around that far end corner and I would see you guys bunched up for a while.
Yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah, about halfway through, we were popping back and forth, up and down, you know, making mistakes and whatnot.
Mm.
Glad I was willing to stick this one out.
Good. Glad you did, man.
Yeah, man, this was a good time.
It was, it took all of my concentration though. Oh my goodness, I was just like, every time I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go a little faster on this corner. No. Do you want to bend into a wall? No, I ain't doing it. So I just was like, I had to tell myself to stop all the time.
Did you try the coasting method at all?
I did. It did bring my time down a little bit, but I didn't have much time to do hot lapping, so I just kind of
okay.
got a little more conservative.
Makes sense.
Just trying to stay consistent. That was all I was doing.
And you ran hard tires too, didn't you?
I was on. I think I was. I'm trying to remember what Chuck. It was a modified, slightly modified version of what Chuck.
Modified Chucks.
Yeah, modified Chuck. Yeah.
Were you on Chuck Taylor tires?
That's absolutely gold star and all.
It's funny. All right, let's see here.
I'd have to double check. I think it was. I feel like it was mediums actually, but.
Let's see the replay of those early laps.
Well.
It might have been mediums. Let me double check.
Oh, goodness me. I think I was sitting too far low in the
We
seat.
finished in the order that we started.
Really?
Oh wait, really?
I thought
what
I
I'm
qualified
seeing.
third.
Synaptic, I think he qualified higher than you.
You're the only one that didn't crash.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I probably have more time on this track between it and the Nürburgring. I mean, I've been racing this track since Forza 2.
Damn.
So, I mean, this is. I'll be honest with you, because me and my buddy switched to racing Gran Turismo for a long time, and getting back on this track in a set of Corsa was a long time coming. Because I mean, we didn't for a long time, but I mean, I love this track. It's. I just know it very well. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah. Oh wow. I only had one lap that was invalid. Huh. It's cool.
There I am going wide, trying to leave room. Whee! Oh,
Yeah,
almost
well, I mean,
rejoined
for
in
the-
Dave.
For the most part, everybody had. See, all but one of us had at least 30. Well, no, Chuck only had 29, but most of us had around 30, except for Zero, coming in with a 24 valid laps.
Yeah, I was driving the C7.R lawnmower edition.
A little lawnmower edition. That's awesome. Hey, you know what? As long as we have fun, I don't care.
Yeah, I switched to chase cam on the straight one time, and I have shaders patch and sol installed, and it actually rendered a bunch of grass and dirt on my rear diffuser.
Really?
Yeah, this was amazing. There was a bunch of just mud and grass and junk all over it instead of just being damaged. And I was like, wow, that's true to life right there.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I run it with the shaders on too, and looks really good. All right, I posted the results. It was a fun race, guys.
That was really great.
I had to let go a few times on the straight though. My right hand started getting numb, and that was the only time I could let go of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give a little one hand, shake it out, you know.
Yeah.
It is saying that original rank. Do you have the quality?
Let me pull it up real fast.
Because it does say original rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that.
Yeah, I think we've found that the original rank thing on the standings is all messed up because it doesn't actually like I pulled the replay back up and I was definitely third.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's just not recording it.
Let's see. There's
No,
the race.
you gained the place, Synaptic, so it's not original.
Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Here's the here I'll post this. This is the quali. So yeah, it was Chuck, Cards, Zero, Synaptic, and Dave. So it is wonky. Yeah.
There I am in third, leading this pack. God, this was a good battle.
Back over there. Driver chat. I can't spell that word. Qualifying. There we go.
Whee, down the hill into the corner. Yoink.
Hey man.
About 5 minutes of quality to get that?
54. Yeah, you actually snapped it. You actually gained a second, over a full second on your fastest lap time too, between quali and race.
Yeah, I just found it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I had a real hot race lap too in the 123s, and that was by far the best lap I've turned in this car here.
Nice. I never did get the 122 that I got in quali, but I also
Awesome.
jerked it down to only 11 liters of fuel to do the qualifying. So fuel does make a difference. Good stuff.
There's
Well,
my,
it looks like
one of
we
my slides
have
into this.
bonk. What is next? Is a open wheel. Now next week, next week is or 2 weeks from now is a little bit different because, and I don't know if he's mentioned anything in the server, but there is no practice. There's a 20-minute quali, a 20-minute race, followed by another race in reverse grid.
Nice. Oh, there's the. Yeah, I think I just turned it on Dave here.
So that means Chuck will win from the front, and then Chuck will win from the back.
Oh, that's funny. We'll really give them that handicap we wanted.
I know. I think I'm at force. You know what? No, I wouldn't do this to you, Chuck. But I know on the server you can go in here and force certain cars to have extra weight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can add ballast, but that's about the only BOP you can do.
Yeah.
So I just watched my my incident with Dave about halfway, or about a third of the way through the race, and he was like, "Oh no, what did I do?" I was like, "You didn't do anything. I just turned right down on him like he wasn't even there." It was all on me.
Really?
Yeah, it was all on me, man. I just turned right in on him. Oopsie, sorry.
And it went through the corner.
Now that's one of the cool things about saving the replays, because you can go back and take a look at stuff, and you know, you look at your driving, or no matter what it is. That's an excellent piece that you can do.
Boy, that thing's been in the wars a bit.
Oh wow. Yeah. I mostly agree. And Chuck, I will have to thank you, because I did scroll way back thread, find the edits you made to the car, and I applied that, and that gained me 2 seconds on my lap time.
I don't even remember what I did over default, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it was, front and rear wing, you made some changes, and something with anti-roll bars. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was helpful. I do appreciate it. Because before this, at least in this game, my fastest lap time as a vet was like a high 124, and that's with probably 100 laps.
It's just beaten to hell.
But I guess it was last week. I sat down and put some, I guess it was Friday night or Saturday night, I can't remember, but I applied those changes and sit down and did some laps, and that's how I got it helped out quite a bit.
Yeah, I think with the wing, sacrificing the straight was totally worth it for Sector 1.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I mean, and honestly, to me, there's very few high-speed corners. It's more, at least in my case, I would downshift and brake early, coast to the corners, grab the gear, keep the speed, and really, I didn't need rear wing to hold me down in those. Oh yeah, that one's a little bit tough. I tell you, one of the really cool things about this, the last right-hander before the long straight, in real life, man, everybody flocks to that corner to the entire race, because I mean you're only 20 feet from the cars on the track as they're coming through. They've got a small chain link fence and then some concrete barrier, and that's it. I mean, you could practically see the dudes looking out the cars. It's a really cool experience to do this.
Alrighty, boys. I delayed some supper for this one foot straight. Thanks for the race, guys.
All right, be good.
Yeah, I think it's shower time for me. I forgot to turn on my fan. Got real hot real quick.
Yeah, this was a workout for sure.
Yeah, fortunately, my wife did me a big favor. I have a vent right beside me with pointer things, and I usually have it pointed to the wall, but she flipped it around, so I was able to stay cool during the race.
Nice.
All right, later, guys.
Peace out, dudes.
All right, see you.
Later.
I've been on whole main screen the whole time. Oops. There we go. There's the, that's where I caught back up to Synaptic a little. And, the battle was on. I just couldn't quite... Like, I think this was my best chance right here, and I just didn't take it. The dive bomb into the, into this corner. But I just showed the nose, like, thinking about it. And then I just kept messing it up. Ooh! This was a great battle. Nice and close, respectful. Giving each other room. I backed off maybe more than I needed to, just to give us both some room to get through the S's. This was the best part of the race for me. I feel like this was my best driving throughout the race. It was in these laps, but then I just had this series of mishaps to just kind of throw it away. Right up on him here. This was great. This was kind of the height of it. Sounds being a little weird. And I just overcooked it coming in here. Hopped over the curb, and then in my attempt to recover, the car just spun. Whee! Great. Thanks, car. And that was pretty much it. But anyway, that's that. That was the Chris Haye community event. Always fun. What a great car and track combination yet again. You just can't go wrong with C7Rs at Road Atlanta. It was difficult, but it was a load of fun. So the next event for this community will be, let's see, where's booking? There's booking. Let's see, 26th of June, I think. Is that right? Yeah, 26th of June. Let's blow this up. Full main screen. 26th of June will be the U.S. Race, the Tatuus Formula Car at Silverstone, the national circuit. Wow, that's going to be awful for me. It's going to be great for everybody else. I'm really bad at Silverstone, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know it at all. I basically have never run it. Great track. Maybe I'll learn it between now and then. I've got, what, 2 weeks? That's not going to be enough. But anyway, that was that. And I think I'm going to go chill out for now. That was intense. Thanks to everybody who watched and liked, and if anybody subscribed based on that, then wow, you have a lot of faith in me. Thanks. And I will see you folks next time, whenever that happens to be. Later.